Welcome, ladies and germs, to round number 8 of the Thursday night season 34 GT1 Championship from lovely Portugal. No, the Estoril circuit. I'm joined by Jack Ivy. Welcome, Jack. Say hello to your fans.
Hey, Chris, and welcome to everybody out there watching tonight. Beautiful Estoril on the Portuguese Riviera. Been there, a beautiful part of the world, and we're already joining in qualifying.
Yeah, Jack, well underway here. Well, I'd say well underway. We haven't really got any times up. Let's go through a few things here before we talk about what's happening on the track. So, let's take a look at the track map. What do you say about that? Estoril.
Absolutely.
13 turns. Yeah, 13 turns. Turn 1, it's flat out, boys and girls. This is a very technical, tight circuit. I believe we're running we're not running the gancho chicane. I could be wrong. Maybe we are. Let's take a look there. But the S's, they got the inner parabolica, and you finish with the outer parabolica. It's probably the most critical turn, along with the S's. But it's very technical. And tire wear is going to be big here, Jack. I heard from we're talking from inside the paddock that it's going to be big.
Yep, they're going to smoke these tires. They're going to be working all night, up and down the gearbox, on the brakes, on the gas. It's going to be a real test tonight to see who can end last, because we're doing 49 laps here.
Yeah, 49. That's going to be another toughie. Another long one like we had last week, or a couple weeks ago, I should say. That was the endurance event. About 5 minutes in, we got Lehman's laid down the first fast lap, followed by Jonathan Cuppet. We'll go over the drivers' standings here real quick first. Taking a look here at the Drivers' Championship. What do you think, Jack? Pretty tight up there.
It is indeed. I mean, there's really 4 drivers who could effectively, depending on what happens tonight, be in first or be in fourth. And we got Matt Taylor out in front with 108 points. M&M, Michael McKinday with 96. Dan Thorpe with 96. Brad Maris with 88. Mr. Lehman with 85. Sean Ricker with 79. John Ludden with 77. Jonathan Cuppet with 76. Mr. Olsen with 69. And Big Al rounds up the top 10 with 65 points. But, tight race late on in the season.
Well, Jack, I just realized I got the wrong season start. Wait, I'm already. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've already hit the 3 drink minimum, and I'd like to apologize now. I put the season 5 standings up there. I do have somewhere. I don't know if I can add them now. Oh, the hell with it. Jack ripped it off for us.
All right. Okay, team standings. TCB, which is Taylor and Cuppet at 184. Empire Motorsports, Lehman and Thorpe. Now, tonight, we have substitution. Hugh Hefner is riding in for Mr. Thorpe tonight. That is Zach Hefner.
Oh, wow.
So he's in there. Yeah, so TCB at 184, Empire at 181, but gotta go by, Al and Brad are hanging in there at 153, but Purple Helmet's not far behind at 148, Retro Grade at 109, and Robber Dogs at 105. So the teams are putting in the effort this year, Chris, and it sure shows because, the top 4 teams, again, if they can get good team showings, they can dominate for the rest of the season. So it's looking really interesting. I'm really thrilled with the way this series has gone this summer.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. I mean, can't ask for better racing. By the way, let's talk a little bit about the weather. It seems to be a little misty out there. It's what do we got for temperature? It's really windy. Actually, this part of Portugal, actually, the word port or they got ports you pull your ship up into and ports you drink out of Portugal. So That's where the name comes from. But anyway, this is up on top. This is on top of a mountain. It's cold out and it's windy. This is on a plateau near the city of Estoril. Not actually in Estoril. They race Formula One here. From 84 through 93, I do believe, and then they stopped racing there due to safety concerns. So, even though it's a pretty slow technical circuit, I don't know where all the danger is, but it must be there somewhere.
Well, it might actually been, the condition of the track itself.
Oh, yeah.
And, that might have had something to do with it. I have been to that track. It looked perfectly fine to me. But, again, we know who was running F1 at the time. And whatever he said went. So it might have been money because we know Portugal has struggled in the last 20 years with employment and their economy. Right now, we got Mr. Lehman out in front. No surprise, he was the best in practice. But a big surprise to me is we got
excuse me,
Jolly Balls out there sitting in provisional pole 2, and he's a substitute for Sean Ricker tonight.
Yes, and what he does not have any success ballast. And he's driving the same car as Matt Lehman. Lehman's got 10 kilos, so he's got that's like a 24 pack of Molson Golden in the back seat. Not too, it won't hurt the performance too much, but Jolly's got a slight advantage there. See if you can get that thing figured out, and maybe we got a race on our hands because it seems like Lehman's the man to beat here so far.
Well, you mentioned ballast. Taylor's carrying 50 kilos. Big Al's got 40, McKinley's got 40, Lehman's got 10. And also from last week at Magello, Taylor, McKinley, and Al, they all picked up their weight success ballast from last week. But penalties, Iggy Jordia, he ran into Myers, and there's a no qualifying for him. And if I got it right, Lehman got a warning for blocking. So
yes, he did.
Yeah, it's and that's not a good one. Not very gentlemanly here.
No. We will frown upon that, and he will be. There'll be a keen eye on such behavior from Mr. Lehman going forward, and so we'll see what happens. Jesse Olsen's on a good lap here. Let's see. He's 6/10 off. He's another guy. He's got the Salines. Seems to be the track for the Salines. Big torque. Oh! Hello!
Yeah, goodbye.
Not so good there. Not so good. Let's see. Who's on a good one here, Jack? You know what? Heck with this. Let's talk. We have a new award. Well, let's go through some of the awards tonight.
Letton's on a good one here.
Oh, let's see what he's got. He's only 4/10 off. 4/10 off. Headlights ablazing. Let's jump on board with Ludden. He's got Alan Jacobs just ahead. He's coming through the final turn, the Parabolica Ayrton Senna. And here he is down the main straight. See where he ends up.
Yeah, see how that last sector treated him.
Yeah, not so good. Yeah, he dropped like a half a second in the last sector. Yeah, he could have done a little bit better. Let's see. Well, let's talk. Lehman just cranked in a good one. And that's an interesting way to park it. Let's see here.
Yep, that's...
Marymount.
It's going to be tough for these guys to catch Matt Lehman tonight in that qualifying. He just sat there.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about our potential awards for the night. We have the NAGP Golden Shovel Award, and the viewers can help us with that. That's going to be the driver who shovels up the most sand throughout the broadcast. Put your votes in for the Golden Shovel Award, and then we have what else we got? I can't remember all our awards we got. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, the Dumbass of the Week Award. Yes, if someone does a pretty stupid move, we'll go ahead and give out that award. And then I added a new award. Let's see, where did we do with this award here? Oh yeah. Yeah, my son, my number one son, little furry guy, Henry. Henry's Goofy Moment of the Race Award, boys and girls. Let's keep our eye out for some goofy tomfoolery, and Henry will call out the winner with a big yappity bark bark, and maybe a little.
Well, you know what? That's going to be a tough one, to pick the goofiest move for the race. We usually get a couple of them in each race.
You know what? That applies to the broadcasters too. I haven't quite.
You know what, Chris? We don't need an award. We deserve medals. We get no respect up here.
We get nothing.
Nothing. The pace sucks.
Ooh.
The only saving grace is that, now that you're on board, drinking is allowed on Thursday night.
Yes, I'll do enough for both of us.
Well, I do my best to keep up to you, but I don't know if I can.
All right. Well, we saw.
I need to take a break. If I drank as much beer as you do, I need to have a break halfway through just to go to the men's room.
All right. Well, it's when you go to see the sponsors. I'm sure I'll be going a few times. Whoa! This is like the broadcaster's curse, Jack. I'm flipping around to everybody on a hot lap, and they're putting it in the spin cycle every time. Merriman finally gets a halfway decent lap in, jumps up to 10th. Let's talk about Heffa, our season 32 champion, GT1 or Thursday night champion. Sporting 40 kilos on board, filling in for Dan Thorpe. Up to third. Not too bad, not too shabby. Only 4/10 off his teammate Lehman.
Well, he happened to be in the chat room at the end of last week's race, and we sort of cajoled him into helping Empire Motorsports out. I'm not so sure he really wanted to, but we roped him in, and that's a good hot shoe to have in there.
Well, we just missed. It looked like Ian was on a hot one and tangled maybe with Sergio Calderon. His last time out, he's just getting her wound up again. The circuit's pretty tight. I mean, it's pretty. There's not a whole lot of room to work. So Ian's setting up, and he's coming around he's on an out lap. He's following Brad, who's also on an out lap. And we got nobody really cranking one, except for Greg Myers. Greg's the only one on a halfway decent flyer here.
Absolutely. If he keeps up in the next two sectors, he'll improve greatly. Whoa! Big wobbles there.
This track's all about putting it. I did a couple recon laps here, Jack, and it's all about technical, putting the power down, trying to accelerate out, keep the car tidy, hit the right apexes. It's pull your hair out type circuit in these cars. Although I like the circuit a lot. Let's see where Greg makes a move here. No, it does not. Bjorn Heyman was. Oh, he's only. Oh, never mind. He lost 5 seconds in the second sector. All right, Ludden's on a quick one. 6. Oh, never mind.
Oh, you're killing everybody tonight.
This is gonna be a good night, Jack. I'm telling you, man. Every time I click on somebody, they're stuffing it. They're sticking it.
It looks like Al's not doing too bad out there right now.
That's who I'm on. Oh boy, Al just 4/10 off first sector. I would think this circuit might be good for the listers. Al's got 40 kilos. Keeps finishing third. Yeah. Keep telling him to slow down a little bit.
His teammate Brad had a disastrous race last week. Absolutely disaster.
Yeah.
We were under orders not to even go down and chat with him.
Yes. Smart.
Even an hour after the race, we were warned it would not be safe to go into the paddocks. So we stayed out of there. But this was the scene.
This was the scene that got to go by shortly after Brad's DNF. Yes, folks. It was not pretty. The cleanup's still going on. L turns his best lap. Still P10 though. I'm sorry, L.
Brad coming around. I think it's the final parabolica.
Yeah, here comes Mears. Or Maris. Or Maris. Here we go again, Jack. Let's see what Mears has. Its best one. No improvement in position though. Improvement in time. 9/10 off the top dogs. Lehman. He improves his best time. That's track record. We have a track record. Oh, and Jollicore.
He
does his
put
best
in
time
his
right
best
behind.
lap, too.
Yeah. Good thing he did, because Jolly would have took the snacked the pole away from him. We have a new
Olsen jumps up to 4th.
Jesse Olsen. P4. He's 7/10 off. Is Jesse. Ian's going for another lap here. Now all the guys are on the soft, Jack. It looks like with the cold weather, it's more about temperature than it is about necessarily tire wear with the compound. So, I think Bjorn just jumped up. So, it's cold out. It's a little rainy. You need a little misty out there. I think everyone's going to be on the softs today, unless someone figured out something we don't know.
Yeah, and our intel tells us it'll pretty much be a split there, 49 laps, so it'll be a pair of 16s and a 17, depending on if somebody wants to go deep and a little shallower, might be the case, but no one can do a two-stop, or so we've been told. But we've been fooled before.
Yes, we have. We have been fooled many a time. Let's see how Jolly Balls finishes this lap up. He was 3/10 off. So he's about a 10th off his previous lap. He does improve, though. He really nailed that last sector. Really nailed it. Only 0.164 off the pole position. We got a fight on our hands. There's time for a couple more flyers, Jack.
Oh, Big Al and Ian are back out.
Yep. Let's see. Bjorn has not quite strung it all together. Looks like he's got some speed in this thing. He just turned his best previously. His previous best lap. We got a little bit of delay here, I believe. But he's now up to 11th. Taylor. This is a... considering we only have 17 starters, I mean, Taylor's just going to have to... You can't hope for that much mayhem with 17 guys on the track, but you got to just be consistent and hope for the best. And
well, he's carrying 50 kilos. He's got a dead body in the trunk.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do with it.
And a keg of beer. Hopefully, to help ferment the dead body. Oh yeah, I forgot the.
Oh, go ahead. With Taylor carrying the 50, he's going to have to just try to keep it clean and grab some points because they're in tight with Empire Motorsports.
Yeah, we got to keep cranking them out. Cuppets, he's showing flashes of brilliance. He's had some good runs. He's definitely fast. Let's see if he can put the whole enchilada here together. Now, Taylor's on a pretty good one, considering he's 2.1 off. The first sector is only 6/10 off. We'll see what he rings in the second. If it's under, it's right at a second. So this is going to be his best lap if he can do this last sector. Keep it together. Keep the... Oh, his teammate spinning out in front of him. Thanks, teammate. You always got to love that. Throwing up a smoke cloud in front of him. He's finally on that lap you've been trying to hit. On board with Matt. Third gear out of the final turn.
Yeah, he's got a decent lap going.
This should jump him up quite a bit. Let's see.
One spot.
One lousy spot. We'll have a... Oh, excuse me. All right. Let's see. All right. Coming down to the money-making time here. Jolly Balls, 1/10 off in the first sector. All right. So we know Ian can nail that final turn. If you can keep it within 1/10 going in the final sector, I think he's got him. I think he's got him, Jack. He's going to do 2 laps, though. If he's consistent with what he's been running. Let's see here.
Well, from what we've been seeing so far tonight, you stay on him, you'll put him off the track.
All right. Switch back to him.
Olsen on a hot one as well.
Yes, he is only 0.2 off. Oh, we got a little bit of wiggle. Yeah, he's lost this one. This one's out off the table. He's going to have to go for that next flyer. Heffa. Here we go. Everyone's coming down. Olsen on his best one. See what he's got here. Jesse, I'd like to have a cup of coffee at the Apex Olsen. He's coming around the final turn. He was only 0.4 off coming here, this final sector. See what he's got. Bang! Nothing. Well, improves his time, but not his position.
Yeah, personal best. It wasn't enough.
Yeah, that might do it. Let's see. He might go for another lap. He's going for another lap of the big lockup, though. Lehman's up on his best first sector. Lehman's got the first sector covered, Jack. Covered. Although Ludden just matched him pretty much. Ludden might be going.
Jolicoeur has matched him, too.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go, Jack. Get the popcorn out. Let's get ready.
On.
All right. I'm rubbing the... Can you... Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me rubbing the hands? All right. Let's see. Lehman's first one to hit the second sector. He's 0.1 off his time is the benchmark. So he's down. He's going to have to make up on his own time. That's generally not going to happen too often. Now, pretty much all these guys have enough time to do one more lap, but do they have the fuel to do 2? Ludden.
Well, you know, Lehman's got not only the first sector covered, he pretty much has that second sector covered, too. I'm watching a lot of these guys come through the S's, and they're struggling through there.
Ooh. Lehman was down, and then he's up. He extended his lead out to 0.2 on Jolicoeur. Let's see what Jolicoeur's got for the final sector. No. Nope, and he's coasting. He's done. Heffa coming to the final S turn. Well, no, he's on a outsy. He's not even gonna get around. They're done. It's over. It's over. It's over, Jack.
Well, a good showing by Jolicoeur and Hefner, though. I mean, for subbing in for drivers this week, they sure picked 2 hot shoes to get in the cars.
Yeah. Give us some entertainment. For sure. McKendy, we didn't talk about old McKendy. He's struggling too with 40 kilos, and you got to think this isn't the best track. It's all about putting the power down. That's the Ferrari's downfall. Taylor jumped up to 9th. Did very well with the 50 kilos. Got some guys getting some recon in here just before qualifying ends. Bjorn, not bad. We'll run down the starting order here in a minute. Well,
hey,
Jack.
Big Al put in a great effort, too, because he's carrying 40 kilos, and he put it in 8th place.
Yeah. He's only 1.2 off. We'll see how this pays off.
He's right behind his teammate, and I would have thought Brad with no weight would have shown a bit more speed than that, but it looks like Big Al is challenging the instructor for supremacy and dominance in that team.
You know what? I think you hit the nail on the head. That's why Brad... See, notice how Brad's got the pit stall behind Al. Looking at his... sucking up some exhaust fumes. I think Brad's number 2 now. I think he's number 2. Alright, we've got Josh Slade just joined late. Come on in here, Josh. Need all we can get.
You know, that guy should be a private investigator, with a name like Josh Slade. Go to Hollywood, Josh. Go to Hollywood, for God's sake. You got the name.
Hell yeah. All right, Jack. So, what's new? I mean...
hey, guys, we've only got, 18 drivers out here tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Lots of room here And, I know we would love to get another 10 drivers out here, both for Monday night and Thursday night. Lots of room. You can see you don't have to be the speediest guy out here to have fun. I can tell you that firsthand. So come on and join us here at NAGP. I see lots of guys in that, in that talk radio room. We have Discord, saying they're going to come and join. Well, join us for God's sake. Come on in. I see you out there. Join us on Monday or Thursday night.
Well said, Jack. Well said.
Well, I see lots of new guys joining in that chat room, but that never seems to materialize into anything,
Yep.
So, Matt Lehman going to run away with this? I don't think so. If I was Matt and I had a guy like Ian Jolicoeur who is like a hound dog, sitting beside you on the grid, he's going to give it his all today.
This is the part where I'm petrified that Ian's going to beat me to turn one. Ian's known for his starts now. So, there's something wrong here?
Why? What's wrong?
I don't know. We're stuck on 0 countdown. We are not switching to qualifying. There it goes. Woo!
There we go.
Oh, boy. Whew.
You're right. Something was a muck there.
Tricky first sector. Take it easy, Al says. Take it easy. Take it easy. Well, yeah. Last time we had some technical issues, and this host drank way too much, and I can't even remember what happened the second half of the race, and Jack basically had to prop me up. So we don't want any delays. Right, Jack?
You're right, and Mark DeGrom, welcome to the show. He always comes in to watch. Had a great race on Monday night as well. So nice to have Mark here on Thursdays, keeping us company. And he says he's bringing somebody to the league, which is great. That's what we all need. We need to bring somebody into the league.
Nice, Mark. Nice. We'll get you a gift card from Pennzoil.
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah, that.
Beyond the outer limits.
Jack, let's do the rundown here before I go see the sponsors. What do you say? All right.
Let it rip.
All right, on pole, Matt Lehman in the Saline. And then we have outside pole, Ian Jolicoeur filling in for Sean Ricca. And then we have another substitute driver, our season 32 champion, Zach Hugh Hefner, filling in for Dan Thorpe. Yeah, he's going to start inside row 3 or row 2. Outside row 2 is going to be Jesse Olson. And then starting 5th, inside row 3, we have John Ludden. 5 straight Salines. Take it away, Jack.
In the Maserati, Jonathan Cuppett, Lister Storm, Brad Maris, and Al Merriman. In 7 and 8, Matt Taylor in the Maserati, followed by Alan Jacobs. And a good qualifying effort by Alan Jacobs there, putting it in for P10.
Right on. P11, we have the first of the the first Italian job, as they say. We got Mr. McKenday in the Ferrari, followed by Bjorn Heyman in another Saline. In 12th, 13th, we have Omar Gomez. 14th, is that Gregory Myers and Alista. And then we have another Italian job, a Lamborghini, Sergio Calderon starting 15th.
Larry Ferguson in the Corvette is 16. And Josh Slade in the Maserati is going to start 17, I guess.
Yeah, roughly.
That's it.
That's it.
Air temperature 16 degrees, the asphalt is 21, and this is all in Celsius. And the wind speed, as you mentioned, it is 21 kilometers per hour. So it's only 12 mile an hour wind. It's not that brutal, but some of the drivers thought it was really windy out there.
All right. So once again, I've screwed up, Jack. So you're going to have to help me with the countdown because I'm on the circuit and I can't leave until the lights go red or whatever happens here.
You just let it run down. It'll put you back into the into your car in the pits.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm on the grid. I'm on the grid. I screwed up. I have to admit that. So I'll have to exit out as soon as we go. The lights go out.
No, I'm on the grid too. Just sit there. Just sit there.
No, I had drive. I'm on the grid. All right. If I sit there, I'll be like when I'm on the racing line. All right, here we go. Here we go. They're running down to turn one. Ian's taking a peek. It's 3 wide. Hefner and Jolicoeur side by side, getting through there clean.
All good. All good.
All good.
All the
All
way
good.
back.
Ian
All
holds
good.
on. Yep.
I don't think it'll last for long.
No.
You know, some of the drivers said the first corner was going to be dicey. I think going into these S's, it's going to be a little bit of a doozy.
Yes. And the doozy, that's a reference to Duesenberg. So that's a car reference. Very good, Jack. Very good. Have a history lesson. Matt Lehman leading the way. Ian Jolicoeur second. Hefner holding on to third. Fourth is Olsen. Fifth, Loden. Sixth, Kopeck. Seventh, Mears. Eighth, Taylor. Taylor up one position from his starting. McKenday up 2. Ale, big loser. Dropped a couple spots on the start, back to 10th. And we got Jacobs, Myers, Gomez, Heyman, Calderon, Ferguson, and Slade.
Yes, quite the freight train right now going through the S's.
Let's try some different TV angles here. Let's go to the truck. Technical producers are saying we ain't getting too many good shots here. Let's try the... Oh, look at the fog from this direction. All right, we got Ludden putting some heat on. Taylor's taking some heat from McKenday. McKenday having a look. Side by side. Golden shovel on the
And out he goes. And back to 12th.
First bonsai moment of the game, round dice. Very good, very good. And a little bit of golden shovel too. All right, we got a golden shovel nominee and a bonsaier.
There's one. There's one. Whoa! Big Al Merriman is spun.
Oh! On his own. Did you see what happened, Jack?
Oh, and Larry Ferguson puts it in the dirt to miss him.
Oh, there we go.
His nose was sticking.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, take it easy.
Take it easy, Larry.
All right, let's get the shovel out.
If
2
there's
nominees
one guy
right there.
There. We got 3 in the running now.
All right.
What are we on? Lap 2 and 3 shovel
it's
awards.
It's hectic out there. It's hectic. They've got to get the tires warmed up. Taylor up to 8th now. Brad Mears is in a Maserati sandwich.
Oh, geez, and Cuppet swinging that hand out. Holy jumping.
Oh, if you see your rear wing instead of your front splitter, you're in trouble. He still kept it going.
Brad having a look.
We're on board with Taylor from behind to see what's going.
Whoa!
Whoa! Hold on! Hang on, Sloopy!
Whoa! And Matt Taylor trying to take advantage of that late braking
side
effort
by
there.
side. Coming up with a tight right-hander. Taylor holding it tight.
Oh, that was close. That was close.
Oh!
Whoa! big slide by Matt Taylor there.
Brad was just lighting him up and trying to hold on to it, man. He did not want to give up that spot. Got a lot of action back here with Sergio.
Oh, yes.
Bekende.
Yeah, and Al Merriman down to 15th. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Yep. McKendy up the inside. Nice overtake. That's not quite a bunzai.
Oh,
Al.
Big Al just about ran into the back of Sergio there.
Let's see if Al can make his move here.
Well, we know Al should have pace on these guys here, so it's going to be super frustrating for him to try and get around these guys because it's so tight, this track here.
It's tedious. It's tedious, Jack. We're only on lap 4. It's like someone's just putting fingernails on the chalkboard. Sergio misses the apex there. Al's going to get frustrated with this. He's got 40 kilos. It's going to be hard for him to get a good run and pass on the straight. There we go. He's got to run. But Sergio's going to be able to keep him busy.
I don't have a good feeling about this at all.
Sergio backed off early.
Yeah. Good on Sergio to not take Big Al out.
Josh Slade just turned his best lap on the server. That's pretty much saying he hasn't practiced for tonight. He's pulling Moses. It's a little bit of damage here to the back of Gregory Meyer's car. Can't be helping him. McKendy trying to make a run on him. On board with McKendy.
Going around Cuppet. Cuppet with a little bit of a bobble there.
You'll have. Hang on, Sloopy! Hang on, Sloopy. Hang on. Dun 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 dun.
But now we've got Cuppet and Taylor both chasing Brad.
Oh, this is crazy.
And Alan Jacobs having a great run. He's up to P9 right now.
It's a Maserati tail there. He's got 3 of them chasing his tail. This is when you put up the James Bond smoke screen right here. You just put up the smoke screen and make them all spin out.
I don't know if you need it, Chris. The track is foggy enough.
True, Jack. True. Very true. Jacobs, he's gotta run the bungee. No, almost the bungee. Very, very close to bungee.
McKendy on Myers down the straight. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Very clean.
Whoa!
Very clean. What's going on behind us? Bubble it.
Al's right into him.
Oh
my
my
goodness.
That is.
Hey, Bjorn, there's 4 of them for your shovel award.
What the heck happened?
Bjorn's backing up. He's backing up.
He's going to Guatemala. Where the heck is he going? Where's he going? Oh my God! Oh, Jesus!
He's gone.
He's falling to the earth.
He's coming back down.
Oh shit! Oh God! Oh, that's our instant gold shovel award. He's digging his way to China.
No.
He's dug his way straight to China.
That is a dumbass award.
Oh yeah, there we go. Definitely.
Nobody backs up into the neither world.
Oh my God! Oh yeah, okay. We got the dumbass award of the week, Bjorn. Congratulations. That might even qualify for. That's going to qualify for Henry's moment of the race. Goofy moment of the race.
How did he get back in the pit? The hairiest moment of the race. That has got to be the clip of the season. I'm telling you right now. I've never seen anything like that.
What the heck was he doing? Was he possessed by the devil?
I don't know. I thought he found a shortcut back to the pits and he was backing in there.
Oh my goodness. I might need to lay down, Jack. I might need a shot. I need a hot toddy and a Valium.
Oh my God, I've never seen anything like that before.
That's gonna drive me.
Now, did you have that on the broadcast as well? Did our viewers see that?
I think so. Yes. Oh my God. Oh.
Yeah, even Mark DeGraw saying on the chat room, where the hell is he going? We don't know where he went. We have no idea.
He went to the bar.
Bjorn
Wait, no.
has left the room.
He's doing a pit stop. If he comes back on the track, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say at this point. Oh.
Well, if I was him, I'd come back out and I'd just say, I think there's a glitch in the track.
Hold on a second. Here we go.
Where are you? Where are you out there?
I am zoomed in on Bjorn with the the dumbass award of the week. What on earth are you doing out there? Oh. Anyway, all right, back to racing.
Well, we're not. It's not back to racing. They're still racing. We just don't. I have never seen a car launch like that before.
Oh, I think Brad has had a little hiccup there. Taylor has got by his teammate Cuppet, the multi 33 from is coming to effect again. Greg Myers has turned his fastest lap of the race.
Josh Slade looking to overtake Sergio Calderon on the straightaway.
Oh, he's got to run.
This is...
No, that's not really even a banzai. It's very clean.
Oh,
he's giving him a little bit of business.
Nicely done by both those guys.
He gave him a little bit of the business. He gave him the old swerve over. Just come on. The elbows were out. Jack, the elbows were out there on that one.
Little bit, but they still did a good job getting around that first corner.
Yeah.
Now we got Mr. Zach Hubert Hefner chasing down Ian Jollyballs.
Hey, look at the headlights on that one. You think they're real? I think they're synthetic. Those are definitely synthetic headlights. What do you think, Jack?
That's a silicone mold if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, it's all. I think it's carbon fiber. Yeah. I think it's got two left headlights.
You might be right. They're pretty stand up.
They're pointing straight out, Jack. They got to be synthetic. All right. All right. So the top three are pretty tight here. We were 8 laps in. I'm never going to make. I'm going to have to run to the store for a refill. Let's see. McKenday turned his best lap.
Omar Gomez just put in his best lap, and good on him. He's sailing around there in P10, sort of by himself, but doing a good job with that Corvette.
Everybody's picking up the pace. Al just cranked in his best one. All right, so we got the top three of kind of doing their own thing here. They got within 3 seconds. Then we got about a 4 second gap back to the next group. Olsen, Ludden. And then we got another big gap back to Brad Maris, who's up to 6th. Taylor, with all that weight, running good. He's where he wants to be in 8th. Then we got Alan Jacobs and Josh Slade. I think that's going to be Cuppet, JC, and AJ coming at you. That's our tightest battle on the track right now. They're 20 seconds back, and then we got some big gaps back to the next groups.
Yeah, and these two guys are matching pace with each other, Cuppet and Jacobs. Jacobs trying to put the heat on to force an error. And, easy to overcook it. It's very technical. These guys are working hard tonight. Okay, word from the peanut gallery, Chris. The Assetto Corsa master volume needs to go up a click.
You got it. I listen to my fans, and I just listen to them. I don't do it anything they say.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're fans of the racing league and not really fans of the broadcasters. But I might. Oh well, Hefner stuffs it. He stuffs
Heffa!
And he's back to 9th.
All right, let me know if that's too loud there.
Oh, what a turn of events that is. I'm gonna go take a quick peek at this car here and see. Oh, it looks pretty good to me.
It's pretty clean.
Yeah. You know, for stuffing it into the guardrail, he did a good job. And the battle continues with Cuppet and Alan Jacobs.
Yeah.
I got a feeling these guys are going to be in lockstep for a while.
All right, so what happened here? We've got Olsen up to second. Where's Jolly Ball?
Whoa, McKinday's off track, and
some have the Jolly Balls too.
Yeah, what the hell happened there?
What's going on?
So
What is
I don't know. But McKinday gets a golden shovel.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's parked it. He's parked it.
Oh. And
he's done.
Ooh.
He didn't like what was going on tonight. But you know what? He's definitely going to lose his success balance.
Oh, no, you're mad at me.
Yes, not when you want to lose it. So, we got a real battle here. We got Coppet, Jacobs, and Zach Hefner's caught back up to these guys. And we know Zach's got some pace here, so he's going to try and get back up a little farther to the front here.
All right, we got so Heffa, he's back. This is opening up the door to Mr. Brad Mears. He's running fifth. He's got Ian Jollyballs Jollicourt just in front, with Ludden and Olsen just in front of them. So I think there's quite a lot to play for second position right now, considering Jollicourt and Mr. Heffa both had some issues. Jumping on board with Zach Heffa.
And, just an FYI, good effort there by Jesse Olsen's got him into P2, himself into P2 right now.
Uh-oh!
But it
Ferguson!
looks like...
Oh. Ferguson getting some shoveling done on the side of the road, getting out of the way of these boys. Now, Zach Hefner is from the hometown of Toledo, Ohio. It's probably the greatest city in the United States of America. That's because I'm from Toledo, Ohio. And Zach's making a move. He's gonna pull. No, he's not gonna pull out. He's not. He's hedging his bets.
Nope. He's just gonna keep pressuring these guys.
Jack, this circuit is one thing, getting a run out of the last corner, because you ain't gonna pass nobody unless they make a mistake, except for down that main straight going into turn one. It isn't gonna happen. It isn't gonna happen unless you can get that run.
No, it's way too tight. You're just on the throttle for a second or two and back off it again, and then back on it and back off it. There's nowhere to really get a good shot. As you said, it's only coming off that last corner onto the straightaway.
All right, Jack, I'm going to leave you on board with Mr. Heffer. I got a quick urgent call to meet with the sponsors, and I'll be right back.
Yes, and we've got Zach Hefner chasing Alan Jacobs. And Alan throws it wide. Hefner almost drives it with him off track, but Hefner stays on it and takes that position away. So Alan Jacobs succumbs to the pressure, loses it. Hefner a little bit of a bobble there, but Hef has got that spot back away from him. So moving back up after a disastrous spin. And a big gap now. Cuppet's been able to open up that gap there in front.
All right, Jack. Alan
Jacobs made a slight bobble, and Zach Hefner got around Chris just to bring up the speed. So,
I get the actually get the play-by-play while I'm meeting with the sponsors. So I'm right up. I'm up to task.
How handy!
We got
That's more information than I want to know, as Chris is listening from the men's room.
Good thing I have a muted microphone. That's all I gotta say. Our first, Larry Ferguson is in on lap 12. I don't know, he had some damage, But this is well within the pit window. You think the guys are going to start coming in around 15. They can go as many as 22, 23. But with tire wear, it might make sense to split them up even this go around.
Well, I'm not so sure, a
34
3-stopper is
seconds.
the way to go. It should be a 2-stopper.
Yep, 2-stopper. 34 seconds on Ferguson's stop. As reference, hopefully we'll get pit stop times for everybody this time, Jack. I don't know what's going on.
It has something to do with what apps are running or what apps are not running, I think. I might be wrong.
Oh, we got some feedback on that. Heffa, keeping the pressure on. Back on board with Heffa. Empire Motorsports. Dan Thorpe machine.
Yes, they picked a speedy guy to step into Dan's car.
What do you think the retainer fee is for that? 1.2 million, 1.3 million?
Oh,
get him in
geez, it's priceless. It's priceless. To have a shoe like that take your car. Well, you know what?
You can see his shoes from my camera angle right now.
Good on him getting a top driver, because these guys are in battling for the points, and that is Cuppet is battling with Empire Motorsports. So,
Yeah.
he needs to be there, right there.
And he's also a buffer for his teammate, who's the next position ahead, up in 6th.
Quite a ways up there.
Yep.
But Hefner is sure putting the pressure on Cuppet. Ooh, big jump there.
This is critical. You got the left-hand S to the S's here, and then you got the Parabolica Ertansana. He's going to set up wide, trying to get a big run. It's a late apex. Heffa's going for the late apex and a big run. It's not going to be big enough, especially with 40 less kilos on Cuppet. He's not going to be able to quite get that draft. Try to set him up next lap.
He's just about 20 feet away.
Uh-oh. Olsen dropping like a stone. Hello. What happened? Golden shovel for Olsen. He was off. Lost 2 positions. Brad's up to 4th. Ian Jollyballs is back up into 3rd, and he's putting some pressure on John Ludden for 2nd.
And you know what? This is really interesting here with Olsen going off, because that's allowed Cuppet and Hefner to catch right up to him. So Zach Hefner, after dropping back to 12th or 13th, is now going to challenge for a P6 soon.
Just an FYI, Landon just did a 38, so he's suffering for some tire wear. Ian's a 37. Ian's got the fastest lap of the race, so 37 flat.
Oh, and he's all over the back of John Ludden right now.
Yep. So, if he can make quick work of John, can he make up that? Well, it's now up to 14 seconds. It's growing quick. He's got to get by Ludden here pretty quick if he wants to just on pure speed run Lehman down with the laps that remain.
I don't know. I've watched Lehman, the odd lap, and he just seems to have it in autopilot right now. But with these two guys fighting, it's not really going to help the situation in trying to catch the leader. Hefner down on the outside, Cuppet on the inside, side by side.
Ooh, outside by side.
Oh. Couple of good battles going on here.
Whoa! Watch the brake zone.
$15 coming up to pit rotation time.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you had the fuel on board and you were Zach Hefner, when Cuppet dives in, would you take an extra lap, Chris, or were you going behind him?
I would say maybe take the extra lap, but looking at everyone's lap times, they're dropping off heavy right now, so tire wear is big. So maybe you pit early. I'd bring it in right now.
Well, they're coming up to some lap traffic, and you're right. It might be. Oh, big slide.
Whoa, look up!
Whoa, Larry, watch it.
Into the wall. Oh. Okay. He's still going. Larry's still going.
He's still going, but he put it into the guardrail again.
I thought he disconnected. It's not a bad time for Zachy Hefner to pull in the pit. No. Yeah, he's getting killed out of the last corner. That's critical. He's got to get out of that last corner to get a run on him. Jacobs has turned his fastest lap of the race, but for the most part, most of these guys are not cranking up their best laps. Lehman's a good second off his best time. Ludden's a good... Ludden's still going quick, though. I don't know if Lehman's just matching the pace of the guys behind him. Still at 14 seconds, not taking any chances. Or if his car's really that much slower.
Well, like I said, I watched him. It looked like he was just on cruise control. It looks like he's got everything in hand. I'm sure he's working harder than I'm making it sound, because this course, you've got to be working it all the way around this course. The only time you get the rest is on the straightaway.
No, Brad's got those guys in there.
Whoa, Larry Ferguson turned around again as Omar Gomez and Al Merriman go by.
Yes. Al's putting the heat on Omar. Let's see if we can get a clean run on Mr. Gomez. Iggy is out of the race. He was in the race.
Whoa! Cuppet turns around. Hefner. Slow, trying to avoid him. I think Hefner is waiting for him. I think he tapped him.
Heffa.
You know what?
He did.
I haven't seen that NAGP gentleman move in a long time. And I got to tell you, I love what I just saw, Chris.
Yes, I want to give him like a man hug right now.
He gets the Man Up Award tonight.
Actually, I could drive down the street. It only takes me about 10 minutes to get to his house. I can go there and give him a man hug while he's driving.
Omar, a man hug?
Yeah.
Chris, I didn't picture you to be a metrosexual. I mean, this is just way too weird here tonight. I'm telling you right now, folks. I would not drive down the road and give anybody a man hug. Unless they were sporting a pair of 36s.
Let's go back to those synthetic headlights.
Oh, boy.
All right, Brad's pit stop was just over 21 seconds, which was kind of quick. Ooh!
Oh, did you see that? Jolie and Ludden there.
Yep. If you're going to pit, bring it in now, Ian. Bring it in now. If you're doing everyone's doing two stop. Bring it in now. Unless you don't have enough room to fill the tank up all the way. Gomez is in. Calderon is in. And they're both in. And Ian's probably got third. Let's see who gets out of here first. Let's find the right camera here. Ian's to a stop. Oh, here comes. We got Taylor coming in. Oh, we do have all the pit stop times. Gomez had a long stop, 42 seconds, and he's away. Probably some big repairs. Here, they're clicking away. It's between Ludden and Jolie Balls. Ludden. Oh my. You know what this means? This means, if our timing is correct, Brad Mears is going to hop all these guys. Ian is away! Did Ian beat him out? Yes, he did.
Yep.
Once again, Ludden having some issues on pit stops. There, he's finally away. Taylor just ahead. 44 seconds for Ludden. Taylor. Whoa. It's all about how much fuel you bring on board and how much you start with. Look at this heifer just in front on old tires, but light tanks, just in front of Brad Maris. And meanwhile, our leader's still out there chugging along.
He stays out. He stays out.
Cup at 33 seconds on his stop.
But you're right. You know, he is 2 seconds off his lap pace. So he's not doing himself any favors staying out there.
No. And Brad's got fresh tires, and he's like, move it.
Whoa, and Zach Hefner, big slide there. And Brad having a look.
So Brad is, count him, 8 seconds ahead of Ian Jollicorn. He was 3-4 seconds behind him as they came in to stop. And Heifer staying out for another lap.
Well, team strategy. I guess these guys have worked something out here.
So then we got Olsen and Jolicoeur, pseudo teammates for tonight, coming through. And then, Taylor is now up to 6th with Ludden just behind. Ludden, the big loser, coming in 2nd, and he's coming out. He's running a virtual 6th, so he lost 5 positions. And we're not sure if that's was an advantage for him, if he's taking on more fuel than other guys, and somehow that's going to pay off, or if it's going to hurt him. We'll see. Sergio, we got Ludden just behind Taylor, who's carrying the piano on his back, and Sergio Calderon just ahead. We'll see how this all plays out here. We also got Heifer under heavy pressure from Brad Maris. Oh, Sergio moves out of the way nicely.
Yeah, nicely. Nice done. Nicely done there.
Brad's like, see, now we're coming out. There's no way Brad's going to get a big run on Zach down the straight because Zach's got to be much lighter on fuel. He's going to accelerate away from him so much quicker. We come out of the last turn.
Whoa! Zach's off track.
Yep. Heifer.
Oh, and he stays out. That was a good opportunity to pull that car in. Is he got enough to do a 2-stopper?
Oh, maybe. Maybe he's figured out something.
No, a 1-stopper. He might have something here, eh? Jeez. Maybe. We'll see. Or maybe he's going to do 2 longs and 1 little splash and go.
Brad's just going, thank goodness. We'll see how long Lehman's still out there. So Lehman and Heifer, they're the Empire State boys, have not, neither of them have pitted. So we got to assume they're on the same strategy. Then we have
those tires have got to be cooking right about now.
Then we got Jolly Balls, who pitted, and he has has damage on the car even after the pit stop. So something's happened with Ian, and he's just on station right behind Jesse.
Or maybe he didn't bother getting it fixed.
That would be stupid, but maybe
that would sound like Ian to me. Cripes is going okay. I'll just leave it the way it is.
maybe he forgot, or it would have been a mistake because these cars take all day and night to fill up.
Whoa! Brad's got it spun around.
Oh, Brad!
He loses it to Olsen and Jolicoeur go by.
Oh boy.
I would not want to be that steering wheel in that car right now.
No.
Or the
anywhere
shifter,
within 8 square miles.
Or the throttle. Probably I'd hate to be the throttle because you can bet it's getting mashed right now.
Oh, it's not pretty. It is not pretty.
And these guys all need these points, eh?
Yes.
I mean, gotta go by. It's only 30 points behind. They really need to get up and put in a real good showing. Not that they're not right now. I mean, you're talking 5th for Brad Maris, and Noah Merriman's sitting in 11th. But I mean, they need to bring it home tonight.
Meanwhile, L's putting some pressure on Josh Slade here for 10th. Or actually, it's Cuppet. Cuppet for 10th, and then we got a nice little battle between Taylor and Ludden. I mean, this race is like gonna short circuit my mind, Jack. I don't understand why some guys they're going fast for a while and they're going slow. I can't figure it. I can't put my finger on it or my thumb.
Well, you know, there's 13, and I'm gonna say, you know, really there's like 12 really technical turns here, even though the last one is the most critical corner. The outside parabolica should be one that if you done the practice, you should be able to set that one up.
Yep.
But I mean, there's 12 technical corners. You know, easy to miss one every dozen laps or so, and just about everybody has.
You know what this race is making me do?
Gonna make you join Thursday night racing? Oh, the crunch. Big Al putting the pressure on.
Yeah.
Oh, close. Oh. You know, a lot of suspension work has gone into these things to get these cars, you know, swinging right to left and keeping them stable.
I hear you, Jack. As Mr. Heffa or Mr. Lehman, I have made it to 22. Starting the 23rd lap for Lehman. So we heard from the paddock possible to go 23. Not sure if it's possible to go 24. If you can go 24, and then by God, Jack, you can go 25 and make this a one-stopper.
Well, you know, we know Zach's going to drop positions. There's no doubt about that. But Lehman is looking pretty good right now.
Well, all things considered, Olsen, looks like Olsen's got the inside track for a second. Now, both Heffa and Lehman, they can take it to like 46 and just do a splash and bang it right back out. And here comes Heffa in. Heffa's in. Over. I'll shoot the Shepherd. Come in, Shepherd. Over.
And he came hauling the freight coming into the pit lane.
So we'll see how long this stops. I'm going to assume it's going to be in the 40-second range to fill her up. Ludden just cranked out some good lap. His best lap of the race. 38 flat. Let's see what Jolicoeur with that damn... Jolicoeur with another slow lap, a 43.4. Jolly Ball just gave Maris back third position. Well, now third position. These guys are going to be kicking themselves for these mistakes. I'm telling you right now. There's been a lot of mistakes out there. A lot of them. And meanwhile, Greg Myers is up to 7.
Lehman is in the pit.
Yep, they're both in.
A long stop for Hefter.
54 seconds.
Stop.
That's good to the last drop. Maxwell House right there, baby. And then we don't get a time on Mr. Lehman.
You know what? That's almost too bad. They go to 24. They just can't squeeze another lap out.
Yeah, he got 23 full ones in. For it was at 23 complete laps for Lehman. And I assume this is going to be a mighty long stop, and it doesn't matter. No one's going to catch him. And then he'll just need a splash at the end. Olsen's streaking by the start-finish line, and he actually takes the lead.
Yes, he does.
What am I talking about? No one can catch him. There he comes. He comes rolling out. Holy crap, why did Sales save 57 seconds behind? That's it.
That was a
Fire.
very, very long stop.
Yes. Oh.
But now he's just got to keep it clean, get around some of these slower drivers. But so Josh Slade's probably getting a blue flag. and should move over.
Well, this makes things interesting. We got the top 4 within 6 seconds, but Jack, the guy in 4th is all he needs is a quick splash of fuel. We know Brad Mears needs a ton of fuel because he only had a 20-something seconds pit stop, so he's probably on fumes right now, and he's probably fuming. Jesse is middle of the road guy. He's gonna have to do the average pit stop, I think. Whoa! Who flew off the
Larry
track?
Ferguson's off. Oh, and Matt just gets by him. Oh, that was a pucker moment. I'm telling you right now. Keep an eye on that blue flag, Larry.
There's in the points.
And you know, I gotta say, I hear, not too often, Chris, but I hear the odd time guy saying, I couldn't get around that back marker, blah, 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 blah. But you know what? It's almost as hard trying to pick the right spot to let a guy go around you as it is to go around one of these lapped cars.
Yeah.
I know firsthand, guys, because everybody passes me, and it takes a little bit of
Nope. Go on. Yep.
Side by side.
Oh, he backed out of it. I'm sorry. Go on, Jack. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. And these guys are racing for position, so Alan Jacobs. You know what, Craig Myers, we haven't even talked about Craig. He's just snuck his way up into P7.
Yes. He's one of the few guys, and his car was smashed up to start the race, so he's one of the few guys we have not at least caught him making a mistake. All right, Jack.
And you know what? He didn't even bother getting his car fixed. Has he stopped?
Maybe he hasn't stopped yet.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't stopped.
He has not stopped. Look at that. He's just turning one. Oh, well, got a one-stopper. Jack, we got a one-stopper. He's going to be pitting this lap.
We do indeed.
That's what our inside intel said. Maybe there's one guy that could one-stop this. Mr. Lightfoot, let's bring up the pedal app to see what's going on here. Here we go. Here's the pedal app right here. I can't move it.
I love it.
It's stuck.
I love it.
There it is.
Coaster, Greg, coaster. You know, he's got his gear set really long, probably.
Yep. Look at him just... He's not even flooring it. Oh, he's already off. Okay. He's going to coaster on in there. That's why he hasn't got it fixed. He hasn't pitted yet. Here we go. We got a one-stopper.
Wow.
We'll see how it pays off, if it pays off at this point.
It's going to be a long 50-second stop, though.
Yeah, he's going to go well behind. He's going to get lapped here. All right, Brad is making up some ground. Brad's going to be on very light tanks, considering how quick his stop was. And his next stop is not that far away, I got a feeling.
No, he's got a ways to go.
Yeah.
You know, he's got 8 laps to put in before he comes in.
Our leader, Jesse Olsen. Believe it or not. But we'll see how this all plays out. Lehman's only 6 seconds behind.
Well, why wouldn't I believe him?
All right, let's do a quick little rundown. We're going to see how they're looking coming down.
Yeah, run them down. Give us the field there.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, Jack. Jesse Olsen, followed by Brad Maris and Ian Jolicoeur, Matt Lehman. All the top 4, pretty close together. We got John Ludden just coming through our camera view now, followed by Matt Taylor, who's done a hell of a race. These guys are pretty... the top 6 are still in the hunt. These top 6 guys still have a shot at winning this race. Back in P7, we got Alan Jacobs. He's some 35 seconds back. Here he is coming through into our shot now. Followed by Jonathan Cuppett. Still being harried by Al Merriman in 9th. And then P10th, we have Zach Hefter quite a ways back. We'll go ahead and switch the camera angles. Zach is going to do a splash and go, and we'll see how much ground he makes up on that splash and go here at the end of the race. He's a good 25 seconds behind his next competitor, but he might make that up. And then we have Greg Myers, who doesn't have to stop again. And he's not too far behind Joel Lecor. Actually, Gomez right there. Look out! Look out! He's just...
Yikes!
Lehman just got by. Pretty tight action there. Or was that Joel Lecor? It might have been Joel Lecor getting by. No, actually.
No, that was Matt Lehman.
Yeah, it was Lehman. That was pretty tight. So it's happening. It's happening. And Jack.
Well, you didn't finish. You got Gomez in 12th.
Oh yeah. Causing some mayhem. Josh Slade.
Slade up behind him in 13th.
Calderon.
And then Sergio Calderon in 14th. Larry Ferguson in the Corvette in 15th.
And that's it. That's only those only guys going to get any points.
He's staying there.
Yeah. Well, he's got to get to 75% of race distance, which would be right. Let's see here. 75 divided by 2. Excuse me. Sorry.
36.
He's got to get to lap 36. Actually, I think it's 35. It's 49. So if he can get 7 more laps in, he's guaranteed 2 points. Guaranteed. Book it. You know, I noticed our viewers have dropped from 12,000 down to 6,000. Did I do something wrong, Jack? Did I do something wrong?
Who knows? Who knows? You know what? The only guy I can depend on Thursday night is Mark DeGraw. I'm going to be going back up to the vintage motorcycle races because I own a vintage motorcycle. And Mark, I will pick you up a t-shirt and send it on its way to you because you've been such a great supporter of Thursday night NAGP GT1 broadcast.
Right on, Mark. I'm going to leave you on board with Ian Jolicoeur for just a moment while I meet the sponsors. Jack, take it away.
Jeez, you would think Chris was an 85-year-old with a bladder control problem. But no, he's more like a 45-year-old with a drinking problem. So we do have Ian Jolicoeur up behind and harassing Brad Maris right now. Now, this is going to be... Oh, Brad! Big lock up and big slide. Well done by Ian to stay off him. It does look like Ian might have some pace on Brad. But these guys are only 3 seconds off of Jesse Olsen, who is leading the race right now. But the big interest here, I think, is Greg Myers doing a one-stopper. So,
you know what they say about camels, Jack?
They hold their water.
Yeah, and they like to spit. All right, where's Henry at? Where's my boy? Where's Henry? Where's Henry? There he is. That's got to be one of Henry's goofy moments of the race, right there. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Jolicoeur having a look in the draft.
Oh, here we go. Did he make it happen? Looks like he did.
Did Brad come back?
Nope. There you have it.
Whoa! Oh. Little slide there by Ian. Oh, and Brad.
Oh, reverse one side.
Oh, they're both sliding it.
Oh, what happened to Brad? Oh, there he is.
Oh man, no, they're okay. They're okay.
Oh, here we go.
Great action. Great action late on here.
Very good.
But you know who's loving this action, don't you?
Who's that?
Matt Lehman is sitting right behind these
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
watching this all
He's like,
unfold.
just leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. Banzai! I don't want no banzais. Oh,
Brad takes it off. Oh, Bradley.
Oh.
Ow.
Wait, hold on.
Boy.
I gotta turn off the banzai graphics. There goes Brad.
Okay. Settle down, Brad. Settle down. Holy jumping.
You know what? You know what I just seen him do? I just seen him do that right out the window. Oh, he is so mad right now. It's brewing. It's brewing.
Well, he's just got to buckle down and just now. Olsen in the pits. Jolicoeur takes the lead with Lehman right behind him.
Interesting. So that's a good 18 laps from the finish for Olsen. Excuse me. And
Taylor in the pits.
Oh, Taylor. All right, so we got Taylor and Olsen in the pits early. Josh Slade.
And Ian is out on worn tires for sure.
Yeah. Well, I think he's not that far out. He's got damage, and I assume he's gotten into some kind of mishap here. And then we have Slade and Myers just fighting tooth and nail.
Yeah, and
with
Greg
Ludden getting held up behind him.
Greg just drives his line. You know what I mean? Like, as if nobody's behind him, he just drives his line. Although Josh Slade looking on the outside, going to do the old over-under, and I think he's going to get it done.
Oh, Greg! Oh,
and
beautiful.
Ludden comes screaming through.
Beautiful.
John, that was a risky maneuver.
We gotta have the move. You know what? We'll have a new graphic for next time. The move of the race. Something. We'll have something.
Bjorn Heyman had the move of the race. What the heck are you talking about?
Yeah.
That was not a move. That was a movement.
That was one of those right there. All right, so Taylor's pit stop was 10 seconds faster than Olsen's. And so Olsen was a pretender up there in the lead. Pretty safe to say. He's not going to be able to get it back. Ian Jolicoeur has inherited the lead at this point, but he's not really cranking out the laps he wants to. Lehman's behind him with a lot more fuel, and he's cruising with a lot more fuel on board. But Lehman's got some damage. What happened here? What happened here, Jack? Lehman's car is all dented up, like you'd see in the hood. It's got hoopty.
I don't know. Did he have an incident on the exit of pit road?
I don't know. And then we got Ian's car's all smashed to hell. We got Brad Mears, who's not far behind. His car smashed to hell. And then Ludden's, his car's looking pretty smooth. But he's getting held up by Josh Slade, who's a lap down. Josh needs to heed the blue flags here. Whoa! What happened?
Oh. Whoa, nothing. What do you mean what happened? What happened?
Oh, it was close up front. Something happened with a lap car, I'm not sure.
No, it didn't happen with a lap car, I don't think.
Oh.
It's just Ian sliding that car around.
Yeah, and Lehman knows he just needs a splash of fuel. So, he's got to be smart here. Not stuff it in on Ian. It's not worth it. He's going to crush Ian on the pit stop. And here comes Brad in as predicted, a little on the early side. He had that really fast first stop, so this stop's probably going to be pretty long. Hopefully we can get a time on him. Let's get a time on Brad, please.
I'm not getting any times. Something's going on here.
I'm getting some times. Nah, we lost.
Oh, yeah, I got Brad's time now.
Yeah, I don't have Brad's time.
Yeah, I got Brad's time up.
Get the hell out of here. I don't have it. All right, tell me what he hits. If it's over 40 seconds, he's going to lose a lot of time.
Well, he's climbing up to what? He's dropping like a stone in the pond. He's down to 6.3 now.
Yeah.
Climbing up on 35.
Al just turned his best lap of the race.
40.9 seconds.
Yep. Lehman's cranking out some good laps here. 37. He's still
Yeah,
37.
Lehman's times are fabulous.
Yeah. Going to the Gancho chicane right now. How long was Brad's stop?
40.9 seconds, and he came out right behind Matt Taylor.
Let's see how fresh tires opposed to heavier fuel load plays here. And everybody in the field's on softs, unless I'm missing something. I'm checking, make sure everyone's on softs.
No, I think you're right.
Okay. That's one thing the series is missing right now. It seems like everyone's been. Oh, God, I'm on board with Olsen. Both Olsen and Al both had big tank slappers getting on the power. So we got some Lister fights going on here. We got Al trying to hold off Olsen. And I know after last week, there was a little bit of hard feelings between the Olsenator and the gotta go by. Oh, guys. Oh, that was close. Olsen trying to get a run. So I know for a fact that the gotta go by guys are not going to give Mr. Olsen any. I'm not going to let him by.
One in the pits. Ferguson in the pit.
Oh! Here comes Al in the pits as well. Merriman there. We'll see all these guys cycle out. I got a time on Cuppet. It's the only one I got a time on so far.
Merriman late getting into his box, it looked.
Uh-oh. Lehman's giving he's giving Ian the business. He's
all over the back of Ian, and Ian is struggling to keep that car straight.
Matt, give him some breathing room so he don't have to so he doesn't have to think about it. Trust me, Matt, you got this race in the bag.
Ferguson, a 55-second fill up there.
Yeah, oof. Cup at 33.5. That's 10 seconds quicker than Brad's time. Brad went looking to jump everybody on his first stop, and it didn't pay off because he made some mistakes and he's going to be kicking himself.
Al Merriman, 39.3. That's as fast as anybody I've seen in the pits tonight.
Okay, very good, very good. Cuppet did do a little quicker, and he did beat him out.
And Greg Myers just set his personal best lap, so I guess he figured he had some extra fuel. He can push on the gas pedal a little harder.
Yeah, he's got an extra lap worth this time. So we got Jacobs in the pits from third. He's one of the last guys to stop. We'll see how long his stop is. I'm not getting a time run.
I'm not getting a time run.
So we figured Ludden were going to jump back up because he had that super long first stop. So we know he filled it up no matter what. Now he come out right behind Olsen, who was leading. And this is going to be interesting how these two guys battle this out right here. Olsen's got a little bit more laps on his tires. And where is Joel Leclerc going to come out in relation to these guys? As I'm interested in.
Well, Joel Leclerc is under.
I'm telling you right now, if Joel Leclerc doesn't hit pit lane, this Lehman might. Lehman's got so much more fuel on board, plus 10 kilos. He's not going to get a run down this straight on Ian. It's not going to happen. He's going to have to basically overtake him coming out of that last turn. We got Ludden and Olsen. This is the battle, and we'll see where Ian comes out in relation to these guys. When Ian makes his stop. Greg, his best lap yet again.
These are battles all over the place. We got Joel Leclerc and Lehman. And we got Cuppet and Jacobs, yeah. Cuppet all over the back.
There is a
Joel Leclerc just set fast lap of the race.
Did he really? With Lehman pushing him. No, he didn't. He didn't. That's some kind of glitch there. He's eight tenths off his best lap.
Yeah, what is going on here tonight? Something odd.
It's just I think it's a full moon. So.
Whoa! Big slide by Ian.
Yep.
Larry Ferguson throws the anchor out, lets the leaders go by.
All right. Remind me to yell at Matt when we're interviewing for the win why he didn't back off here. Just give him some space. There he goes into the pits. All right, you're free. Born free, free to run this through the fires. Blah 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 blah. All right, so he's done. All he's got to do is take a splash of fuel. We'll see how.
Timing.
I do have pit timing on Jolie balls. Let's see how this works out. Up to 5 seconds so far in the stall. Meanwhile, Ludden, Olsen. Let's see how these guys. They're coming through the Gancho chicane. Once again, Greg's going faster and faster with every lap. So Greg's he might end up back on the lead lap once Lehman takes his splash of fuel.
I don't know. Lehman's going to be pretty quick in there.
Jolly's rolling. Jolly's rolling. He's going to beat Olsen, and they're coming out of the...
Oh, yeah. It's going to be close.
I think he's got him covered.
Yep.
He does. And it's kind of what I was thinking was going to play out.
Ludden. Yes. Jason Olsen now.
He is on him. So when you get to this,
just a little shout out there to Matt Taylor. He's running in 5th with 50 kilos.
This give Matt Taylor a round of applause.
And Alan Jacobs sets his personal best time.
Yes.
And he's running in 8th right now.
That's a fast time for Alan. So we got 11 laps to go here, Jack. So we're going to see Heffa, he's clawed his way back up to 7th, which is not where he needed to be back in 2nd by now if he wanted a shot at this. And Lehman are both going to take a splash of fuel and see what happens. Now, 40. What do you think the pit delta is going to be here for a splash of fuel, Jack? Whoa! Olsen, Jesse, crack the throttle and get a run. Don't hurt yourself like that, boy.
Well,
let's see if Ludden's got in the draft here. No, he's not going to. But,
no, just not close enough. Needed another, 30 feet, 40 feet. He would have been right there.
All right, this is where Ian Jolicoeur, if he starts turning 36s, if he starts pulling some Ian-esque super fast times, right now, you might have a shot at this. If you can start turning 36.5s and just ripping this circuit to pieces with these fresh tires, if you can get within 30, I'm going to say 30 seconds, he's going to win this race, Jack.
No, I don't think so.
42 seconds back right now.
I think it's going to be, Lehman's going to be in and out in about 15, 16, 17 seconds.
It's a fairly long pit lane. We'll see.
But these guys can fly in there at 150K, and unfortunately Lehman's right at the very end, which allows him to slide as far as he possibly can. But it's still a long way to go in first gear.
Yeah. I'm going to guess, even for like a 10-second splash, I'm going to guess you're going to need 35-second cushion. I'm going to guess it, Jack. I think you're going to be sitting still for 10 seconds.
I didn't call you the pit wizard just because I thought it was a cute name. You know that, right?
Yes. And not just because I wear a pointy hat, Jack. Speaking of hats, we have not flashed up a picture of the broadcast booth tonight, have we?
Oh, no, we haven't.
There's I'm on the right there, or your military left. I'm on the military left, and there's Jack on the right. He's got the striped bow tie. I got the all black bow tie. And that's the crew right there. Looking sporty as ever.
Oh, the viewers are dropping off like flies.
Oh no, we're back up to 7,000, Jack. 7,000 in the house. I mean, it's coming back. They're coming back.
All right, Chris, I'm used to having double digits up here. You know, this single digit world is not good.
You know, this is why they pay us the high dollar. That's why they pay us the high dollar, Jack.
I take a low dollar. In fact, I take a single dollar, but nobody's offered me any money for this job.
You know what, Jack? You got the skills to pay the bills, man. They should be. Someone should be paying something.
You know, it's a good thing I've saved all my money and retired, because I'm sure not getting rich on this NATV gig I'm doing here.
All right, let's try to make some predictions. What do you think's going to change? Anything going to change from now until the end of the race? Who can catch who? We only got 2 pit stops to go. One for Hepa, he's definitely going to drop by Cuppet, and he's probably going to drop behind Jacobs as well. And then we got Lehman, who has lost 3 seconds to Jolly Balls. Jolly's doing 38 flats. Lehman's doing 38.2. So you can only gain a 10th on this particular lap. There's only 9 to go. Lehman's going to beat him up. Looks like pretty handily. Anyone can make a run here, Jack. Anybody. Any predictions? Over.
Well, I don't.
Who's going to screw up? That's what I want to know. And number 1 and number 2. What happened to Omar Gomez? He's out. We missed it.
Omar.
We missed it. Oh, humanity. Omar, what happened?
I don't know. I missed that. I was messing around trying to look at some lap times here, and I missed that.
And Omar's 5, carry the 1, subtract the 2, square root of 3. He's still gonna get 2 points for 15th, and that's gonna move Ferguson up to 3 points, and Sergio up to 4 points. So for Sergio, very well done. 2.6 laps behind the leader right now.
Well, the sleeper here tonight has been Greg Myers on the old one-stopper Rooney.
Nah, it's not happening for Ian. You cannot. Lehman is ripping off some good laps. There's no chance. It's over. Unless a mistake is made. Luden just turned his best lap of the race. 27.4. Nice. Ludden. And this is our battle. We got Ludden on Olsen. And we got Taylor on Brad Mears. But I don't know if Taylor can catch him. We'll see. Brad's made some mistakes tonight.
Yes, Brad probably should have been up, you know, basically challenging for podium position here.
Sean Ricca from the White Mountains. Hell of a race. And he's at some kind of special club for the Purple Helmets. Tonight, take a shout out to Mr. Sean Ricca.
Yes, your team is Purple Helmets are doing quite well tonight.
Yeah, Mr. Olsen, hanging on strong.
And Mr. Joliker.
Yeah, you're gonna put some extra weight in that.
Yeah, you're gonna be driving a fat boy next week.
Yeah. What I'm talking about. Let's see, Ludden, he's sniffing a draft. He's gonna close up to him under braking. Ludden just turned his best lap of the race. Yep.
Yeah, 37.3.
Here we go.
Not too shabby.
Putting some heat on him. You know, Jesse likes to stop for tea and crumpets at the Apex. You gotta look out for that. I only said that 14 times now tonight, and maybe 18 times last broadcast. But bears repeating, Jack. Bears repeating.
Well, John sure has given Jesse a whole lot to look at.
Yep.
But good on Jesse. He's keeping his act together here and not making it easy for John.
So I know, Jesse's seems like he's got a little better power off the slower corners, whether it's gearing or camber, to put the power down, get the throttle smash a little earlier. Ludden's got a little better big corner carry speed, and these mid-speed corners where he's making up the ground, like right here. So he's closing up on him here. Oh! And then Jesse's saying, see you later, out of these slower turns. See? Bye-bye. But Ludden's going to make the clean move through there and get through this Parabolica Ayrton Senna and make the big run, and he didn't do it again. So it's tough right now. It's tough. I'm just going to go to the dentist and have all my teeth pulled driving this circuit. And then I'm going to have a bottle of Portofino, something good. That port stuff, it tastes like raisins, Jack, and you don't remember the next day.
No, it's not really the drink of choice for me.
It's not like a little port in a cigar, a nice like a Macaduno, something full-bodied but very mild on the aftertaste. I don't know. You smoke any cigars, Jeff? You smoke cigars?
Absolutely. Try to stick to the Cubans as much as I possibly can. We get
that must
those
be legal
here.
In your country.
It is definitely. We've supported that Cuban. Those women roll those on their thighs. Those young 19-year-old cigar rollers. Nothing but the best here to go along with my rums and cokes.
So like a true Cuban's one long single leaf. There's no chewed up cardboard in the middle of that, is there?
No filler in there at all. Nothing.
Nothing.
Just one leaf, perfectly rolled and licked by a 19-year-old Cuban
princess. Yes. There's nothing like thigh sweat to top off a Cuban hottie thigh sweat to make high humidity thigh sweat to make the flavor just right.
So now Olsen has opened up a bit of a gap here, but he's
coming up into
traffic.
Yep.
And Larry, nice job, takes it out on the apron there.
Oh, Larry,
and
come on.
Let's both
Spice
the guys
it up, Larry.
through.
Pull a J-turn right in front of him.
No, not necessarily a J-turn, but I got to remind everybody here.
I thought he was losing it.
It is incumbent on the passing driver to go around the other driver. Now, Greg here shouldn't be a problem to these guys. It's just a tough track. Where are you going to let them go by? I would have picked that little straightaway right there. I just would have thrown the anchor out, let these two guys go by.
No, Greg, hold them up. Hold them up, Greg. Let's get some entertainment. Actually, I'm going to drop down the Greg. I'm going to pull Greg up.
And good spot there. Good spot.
We should pull Greg in the channel and ask him what the hell he's doing. Oh, Lehman's in the pits. And he's away. Was it like a half a second? I got no counter. Forget about it. It's over. It's over. Empire State. It's going to be popping the champagne.
Yeah, Joel, of course, just rounding the last Parabolica right now.
He's not showing me anything until he hits the line when they go in the pits, so we'll see how far it drops here. Oh, so it instantly dropped.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. He gained about 23, 24 seconds. That's it. So it's over. Unless Lehman didn't put enough fuel in or something crazy. Unless he pulled Marty Uren and can't do math. Forget about it. It's over. And Lehman's got it only takes a few seconds to change the tires, but like 46 hours to put an ounce of fuel in the car. So I'm sure he's got new tires. He might set fastest lap of the race here, just to go for the hat trick. We'll see what happens. He's got it covered. Over.
What's going to happen here is the final podium position is what's up for grabs right now between Jesse, the Outlaw Olsen, and John Lund.
I'm going to leave you on board with Mr. Ludden while I have to read the sponsors one more.
Jeez, one more time. Oh, my goodness. It's a 3-stopper. Greg's done it in 1 stop, and Chris has to do it.
Yeah, Jack's doing a 3-stopper. Over.
Oh, my goodness. But, Olsen looks like that might, he's just able to hang on to it. So this is for the last podium position, P3. And John just can't get the power down here on the Parabolica to get up close enough to Jesse Olsen, and I don't think he's close enough this time either. 3 laps left. He's going to have to pull the trigger very shortly if he is going to. So just a quick rundown. Lehman out in front by 21 seconds over Ian Jolicoeur. Jesse Olsen, 31 seconds back, but right behind him is John Ludden. Brad Maris at 49 seconds. Taylor at 52. Can see Brad Maris, but failing any upset, it should be Maris in front of Taylor. And then there's Cuppet, Hefner, and Alan Jacobson 9th, and Big Al Merriman in 10th, and Greg Myers, the mystery 1-stopper, in P10 and P11.
And there you have it, Jack. Good job.
And there you go. Olsen, way out wide on that last corner. But, John closes it up here, but he just can't get off that Parabolica quick enough.
He doesn't have the power down traction. He's going to have to wait for Jesse to make a mistake in this particular corner for him to have any shot at this. And it's not happening. It's not happening, Jack. I mean...
No,
there's
I can
a
hear
shot
John.
down the middle straight.
He just can't keep on the throttle in the middle of that corner there, Chris. So John's lifting a little bit in the middle of the corner, and it looks like Jesse can keep the power on that Parabolica. And that's got to be frustrating for John, to be on his bumper all the way around the track and lose it on one corner.
All right, Jack.
Another great race.
How much? If you were betting man, do you think Luden's going to get this P3?
Oh
in
man,
the next
he really
2.5 laps?
He wants it. He wants it, but he's really going to have to push it.
I'm actually gonna. My bet is gonna be. I'm gonna take Olsen. He's not gonna make a big enough mistake. I don't know why I'm doing this. I want to slap Jesse with a wet fish 9 times out of 10, but I got faith in him. I got faith in him. He's gonna pull it off.
Well, he's bobbing and weaving. It looks like a drunken sailor out there on the deck of a ship at sea. But he's doing enough, to keep Ludden. But this is where Ludden closes up, but he just can't get it off the last turn.
This chicane is true. It's tricky chicane. So we got.
And John's looking at a different way of setting this up.
That was the best run he's got.
Stay on it, John. Just keep your foot on it.
Either one, Jolly Balls, fastest lap of the race into the first guy in the 36s. Oh, this is the first time he's got this. Oh my God, I ate too much chili, Jack. I'm just gonna tell you right now.
Ludden having a look and said, not enough.
You think that? I think that affected. There was no shot in the world. He pulled the old "I'm faking the pass" from like 67 meters back.
Well, still. He might have been thinking about it though. You gotta. He's only got one lap left to do it in.
Jesse did a little bobble going in that corner. Like, is he coming? I think he might have affected him. Ludden, do it again. Oh, see you later.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
All over.
No, I wouldn't say that, but.
Oh, I would. Jesse would have saw that and said, "Okay, I got you."
Henry's going, "What the, Dad? Come on, Dad. Let's wrestle." He's. Oh shoot!
You know, they're matching pace here, and it's just that last corner.
Yep.
You know, the Olsen's got his car set up just for that last parabolic corner, and John just can't keep the power down on it.
Yep. All right, Matt Lehman starting the last lap of the race. I mean, did Matt win 2 races ago? Or was that a broadcast?
Yeah, we've had him up before.
You know what? This is kicking.
This is his second win.
Let's not invite him back in the booth. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah. Let's bring Greg Myers up on the one stop. Or actually, if Bjorn Heyman's still in the pits, let's bring him up and see if he's come back down from his orbit.
To see what little men. Ludden's not that far back. He's still got a shot. Ludden's made the ground back up. Meanwhile,
yes,
just about 4 turns to go for Matt. And the fight is still on for 3rd. It's some 30 seconds back. Newman's got 1 lefty and 1 righty to go to bring her home for the victory, Jack. The victory.
Well, you just let me know and I can bring him up.
Will do, Jack. Oh, I missed the... that dead soldier missed the can. Matt Lehman with the victory. Oh, Ian Jolicoeur. He's got the fast lap blocked up. Put him in the record books with that. He's going to take 2nd. We got Ludden. Ludden's got 1 more chance to get through this little chicken. No, it ain't going to happen. Ian finishes 2nd. Jolly Balls, he's pretty... it's over. Jesse's going to take the final podium position. Take the champagne in the eyeball position. Ludden's 4th. Brad Maris coming around to take home a top 5. Brad's not going to be happy. He had a few mistakes that probably cost him 2nd at least. Matt Taylor, fantastic run. He's going to get to drop 30 of those kilos off. And actually, I got to look at the standings. They put the wrong standings up. Heffa, his debut for season 34. He's going to bring her home in 8th and drop his own personal ballast off on himself. I don't know if the car had ballast as well. Because they combined at that point. And he'll be the final guy on the lead lap. Comes Taylor's brought it home. Cup it over the line in 7th. And Zach Hugh Hafna brings it home in 8th. And there's Mr. Lehman saying hi to the fans and etc. etc. etc.
Well, let's get him up here.
Let's get him up here. Let's get him up here and slap that.
Matt Lehman, are you there?
Yes, I am. Hey, guys.
Hey, what the? You know what? What the hell's going on? I gotta do a broadcast, and she's always in my booth with me. What's happening?
Somebody.
Yeah, you're up here again. This is getting to be repetitive. Great race.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you, man.
I'm just messing with you.
Thank you. Yeah, no, we had Zach on board this week, so he was able to do his thing on the setup. Made it super comfortable, easy to drive. So I was just able to keep it consistent and bring it home. So major shout out to him.
Yes, and good points for Empire Motorsports, and your teammate was watching on the broadcast for a little bit there as well. So good job tonight. You had him covered with the strategy there. We kept on wondering that 2 longs and a short splash did the trick.
Yeah, it did. I practiced that, earlier during the week, so I came in, 100% sure I was going to run this strategy. So I did see a bunch of guys, pit early. It looked like they were going to split it into, thirds. So during that second stint, I was a little bit worried that, maybe my tire fell out too much. But, after the last, top up, came back out, knew I was good.
Yeah, I was yelling at you from the, not the pressure. Who were you behind there? Olson, right?
No, I was behind Ian Joliker.
Oh, Jolly
Yeah.
balls. Because we knew you
Yeah.
just needed a splash of fuel. I go, just don't get in the wreck. Don't get in the wreck.
Yeah.
No matter what, don't get in the wreck. You got this game in the bag. Don't screw it up, kid. And it didn't matter. You had it covered. Good job. Awesome run.
Yeah,
Great strategy.
I took a
Go ahead.
Yeah, I took it pretty easy behind him. Like,
Yeah.
I knew we were on different strategies, so didn't really want to push the agenda that much.
Fair enough.
Well, you pushed it all the way to the win, so great job this week, and great points for Empire Motorsports. So looks like it's going to be a tight race right down to the end.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see how the season closes out.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
we're getting rid of you.
All right, guys. Thanks. Great job in the booth. I'll see you next week.
Congrats, Matt. Don't laugh too much during the broadcast. You might split a spleen, and we don't want to get a lawsuit.
No, well, another good one there, Chris.
Yes, sir. Oh.
Now, I don't even know where we are next week. Where the heck are we next week?
Actually, I will not be available next week, unfortunately. So, Mr. What's his name? Jake Feemster.
Feemy.
Yeah, he'll be taken back over yet again. But I'm going to take a quick peek here and tell you exactly where you're going to be. You and
We're
Mr.
gonna be
Jake
in
Feemster.
Algarve.
Oh my goodness! I think it's some kind of fruit or vegetable. I don't know. It's one of the two.
And you can always catch us on Monday for the F1 series at Zandvoort.
Yes, Jack. There's rumor mill saying that both you and I and you will both be behind the wheel of a very sexy Formula racer as teammates, no less.
And I've
This
seen
coming
that car
Monday.
race in person, and she's
Yes.
a beauty. And it's a
Uh-huh.
lot smaller. It's a lot smaller than you think.
Yes. You
So
shoehorned into that
I
bad
fit
boy.
in quite well, but I know you're going to be pushing your belly up against the roll cage there.
Uh-huh.
But yes, next Monday catch the F1 series, and be sure to catch us next week for all the. Well, we'll be back to normal broadcasting next Thursday from the Algarve.
Oh, yes. Indeed. And I'm looking forward to this Monday race, by the way. So tune in Monday night and watch Jack and I kick some booty and where we Netherlands, Holland, something like that. Zandvoort. Yep, that's it. So, Jack, you there?
Yo, yeah, of course.
Say goodnight, Jack.
Good night, Jack. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you.